Have you ever met someone older who said, "If I could go back, I would have done things differently"? It's one of life's quiet tragedies, realizing too late what truly matters. The good news is, we don't have to wait for regret to teach us these lessons. Today, we're going to uncover some of the most common regrets people face later in life, backed by research and wisdom, so you can learn them while you're young and live a life you won't have to apologize to yourself for. So take a deep breath, settle in. This might just change the way you look at your days. Number 1, not prioritizing health sooner. First on the list, neglecting your health when you're young. When you're in your 20s or 30s, it feels like you're invincible. Late nights, fast food, skipping workouts. It seems harmless. But research published in The Lancet Public Health found that habits formed before the age of 30 can predict your health decades later. Heart disease, diabetes, chronic fatigue, these conditions often build quietly over time. Older people frequently say they wish they'd cared for their bodies sooner, not for the sake of looking a certain way, but for energy, freedom, and peace of mind. So move your body, drink water, sleep well. It isn't punishment. It's an investment your future self will thank you for. Number 2, staying in the wrong relationships. Another common regret, staying too long in relationships, romantic, platonic, or even professional, that no longer serve you. Psychologist Daniel Gilbert, in his book Stumbling on Happiness, discusses how people tend to overestimate how much staying in a comfortable but unfulfilling situation will contribute to their happiness. Older individuals often admit they stayed because it was familiar or because they feared being alone. But the years spent in unhealthy or stagnant relationships can drain your joy and stunt your growth. The lesson? Don't ignore the quiet voice inside you that knows when it's time to walk away. Number 3, not expressing feelings. Honestly, many people reach old age wishing they'd spoken their truth more often. A study from Cornell University, where over 1,500 older adults were asked about life lessons, found that one of the top regrets was not being more open about feelings. Whether it was telling someone they loved them, apologizing when they should have, or standing up for themselves. Bottling things up might keep the peace in the short term, but over a lifetime, it leads to resentment, distance, and missed connections. So, practice honesty, not reckless bluntness, but gentle, courageous honesty. Number 4, chasing other people's expectations. How many of us are quietly living a script someone else wrote? Parents, teachers, society. They all mean well, but their vision for your life might not match your own. In the top 5 regrets of the dying, palliative nurse Bronnie Ware recorded that one of the most common regrets among the dying was, "I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me." The message here is clear. Check in with yourself often. Are you climbing a ladder you actually want to be on, or one someone else built for you? Number 5, working too much, living too little. This one shows up in nearly every study on life regrets. The grind culture we live in often glorifies busyness, but decades later, very few people wish they'd spent more time at the office. What they miss are the simple, quiet moments, dinners with family, long walks, holidays, conversations with friends. In a long-term Harvard study on adult development, researchers found that good relationships, not wealth or career status, were the strongest predictors of happiness and health later in life. Work hard, yes. Build something you're proud of. But don't forget to actually live. Number 6, ignoring passions and creativity. Many older people confess they let go of hobbies and creative pursuits because life got too busy. Whether it's painting, writing, playing music, or traveling, those little joys aren't frivolous, they're essential. A study published in the Journal of Positive Psychology found that engaging in creative activities is linked to increased positive emotions and overall well-being. Don't wait for retirement to give yourself permission to do the things you love. Make space for them now. Number 7, not taking more risks. Finally, one of the biggest regrets, playing it too safe. People rarely regret the chances they took, even if they failed, but they often regret the ones they didn't. Studies in behavioral psychology suggest that humans tend to regret inaction more than action over the long term. That means the job you didn't apply for, the person you didn't ask out, the trip you didn't take, those missed chances linger longer than most mistakes. So be wise, but don't be paralyzed by fear. Life is meant to be a little messy. It's a strange thing, isn't it? How easy it is to take the most precious parts of life for granted until they're memories. But you don't have to wait until you're 80 to realize what matters. You can learn from those who've walked ahead of you. Prioritize your health. Speak your truth. Choose your relationships carefully. Live your own story. Balance ambition with presence. Nurture your passions and take the leap once in a while. Because in the end, it won't be the flawless resume or perfect routine you'll remember. It'll be the people you loved, the risks you took, and the simple, beautiful moments you truly lived. Thanks for spending this time with me today. If this resonated with you, maybe share it with someone you care about. And as always, take good care of yourself. Your future self is watching.